Welcome to Pattaya. So in today's video I'm going to tell you a whole bunch of random facts about this city. So come for a walk with me and let's see how many of them you know. So I'm just starting off here on Walking Street, gonna head down the beach. Walking Street's really coming alive. It's the daytime now, so there's nothing happening here obviously, but I've got a great nightlife video coming out in the next few days, so stay tuned for that to see what's really happening here. Now, the first one, and let's not take this too seriously, let's have a bit of fun with this, and that's that Pattaya actually used to be called Tapaya. Now, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, that's just how I read it, but ironically, it was changed to Pattaya to be easier to pronounce. Now the whole, is it pronounced Pattaya, 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 what? We'll get into that, just calm down everybody. Now the second one, and this is one I found particularly interesting myself, and that's that Pattaya is the 10th largest city here in Thailand. And if you'd asked me, I would have thought it would be much higher up the list, given the amount of, tourism there is here, the number of hotels, just the sheer size of the place. I would have thought it'd be much higher up the list than 10th. Now this next one came as a bit of a surprise to me as well, and that's that Pattaya is a huge golfing destination. I know there's golf courses here, and I figured the whole golf trip thing was just an excuse guys could tell their wives back home to say, oh, we're going to Pattaya, but we're going on a golfing holiday, and golf by day and Walking Street by night. But there's actually 23 golf courses here in Pattaya, and with a little bit of research, I know absolutely nothing about golf, but a lot of them are actually really world-class golf courses. Now, if you don't play golf and you're looking for an excuse to come on a holiday here to Pattaya, maybe you should take up golf. Just saying. And then we have Thailand's third tallest building is actually here in Pattaya. And what's interesting is when you think about this place, you don't think about there being skyscrapers. There's not, you can see it's all very level here. But in Jomtien actually is the third tallest building here in Thailand. Yep, even more than Bangkok. Bangkok's full of skyscrapers. So it's a hotel. I've actually stayed there, and I stayed in one of the top levels, and the view from up there is absolutely ridiculous. You have to look a really far way down to see the ground, and as you look out the window, all you see is blue ocean. It's incredible. And now the next one, and this is for all you grumpy old men that love to correct me on everything I do here, and that's that no one gives a fuck about how you actually pronounce this city. Pattaya, Pattaya, Pattaya. Dan did a great video on this recently. I'll show you.
Let's talk about the word Pattaya.
Pattaya. Pattaya.
Pattaya.
Pattaya. Pattaya.
Pattaya, Thailand. I am going to Pattaya, Thailand.
Across the road, don't die. Let's talk about the word Pattaya. Pattaya, 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 Pattaya. People go crazy about the saying of it. I'm just going to tell you guys here once, okay? Sure, locals may say Pattaya, Pattaya, Pattaya. We may say Pattaya. Let me just put this to you, okay? If you're from England, you say Paris, and the French, the locals, say Paris. If you're English, you say Munich, and the Germans say München. You say Rome, the Italians say Roma. The French call London, Londres, and many countries and languages in the world which say cities in a different way. The grumpy old men watching Pattaya channels love to harp on about it. A local Thai girl has never given a
Now the next one I'm sure you know, I always figured this, but it wasn't until I did a little bit of research that I can actually confirm it. And that's that before the war, this was just a sleepy, quiet little beach village, and it became a popular place for soldiers to come and do their R&R during the war. And then along with that came all the business opportunities that people saw here. And basically this is just a place for people to come and have a whole lot of fun. And that's why it became a town full of hotels, restaurants, bars, massage parlors, girls, just all the things we love, really. Now, next up, fun fact, Pattaya is actually mostly rural. Now, I know when a lot of people think of this place, you think of, well, pretty much where I am now, walking along here along the beach, or walking street, or the crazy bars and the nightlife and all that. But if you do a little bit of exploring just outside this main tourist part, you'll find out that it's mostly rural. There's farms, there's little villages. It's like a completely different experience. I've actually done quite a bit of exploring around Pattaya and walked through these completely rural areas that were all farms. I walked through, well, what I thought was a field, and I've come around a corner and there's an elephant in front of me just roaming around in this field. I came to realize I probably wasn't meant to be there, but it's amazing the farms that you'll see. I ended up seeing a few more elephants that day and all sorts of animals, and you just think it's such a polar opposite to this madness behind me here. I'm like way out in the countryside at the moment, you know, there's farms are, holy shh, fucking elephant. Completely unexpected. Wow! And then the last one, and that's the Pattaya and Bangkok, are actually joined just by one road. It's not this road, I just did this for dramatic effect. So if you've done this trip from Bangkok here down to Pattaya and taken the bus or the car or however you got here, you probably realize that it's just one road that goes all the way into Bangkok city center, Sukhumvit Road. So Sukhumvit Road goes all the way down here. It actually goes all the way to Rayong, and it's actually one of the longest single roads here in Thailand. Those are my fun random facts about this little slice of heaven. Did you know all of them? Did you learn anything new? Or if you know any others that I didn't mention in this video, leave a comment below.